go back to the live dashboard here. It's good that I can get this working to an extent. Oh, it says video output low. Let's see, it defaults at the, let's see if I could go 480. Maybe that will be a bit better. I can never get 720p to work on this. But hey, it is what it is. So let's see if I got the chat. Yes, I got the chat going there. So what I did is I took it off the tripod mount. And I haven't used this in a live setting before, so I might as well just use it. Since I haven't used this in a live setting. So I'm using this microphone in a live setting now. Normally, during a normal show, and I'm going to show you guys this, and my streaming health is kind of still crap, is I use just a regular old dynamic microphone for, should I say, live streaming purposes. And Skype is beeping at me. Alright, so alright, so I set up OBS to do this because let's see here. Since I'm testing all this out, and we can no longer do Google Hangouts anymore on YouTube, which kind of sucks, but I was going to make a video and upload it, should I say, earlier, but you know, it was too long to do, so I figured why not go live and just go ahead and talk. So I've decided to go live, and I'm actually using my Christmas present that I got last year, so that's a good thing. It's hard getting this stand to stay put, and yeah, it's hard to get this stand to stay put and stay level with this microphone, because this microphone is heavier than than the mic stand. So if at all at some point in the broadcast this falls over, you'll know why. And this can be liked or disliked, I don't care. This is a live video, so I'm not going to disable likes and dislikes. So yeah. I guess I could stop the broadcast and plug in my monitor, because tonight we're going to talk about the forums and what is to come of it, as far as what the future holds. I do want to get the desktop sound.
Sucks balls.
Scruffy's cat.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, stranger.
How's it going?
Been all right. First, before we get all real mushy, I want to I want to apologize to Steven real quick, and Tammy, because I do agree I did go a little too far with the picture, but it was mainly for a joke, which I know is really not really appropriate, per se, and so I do apologize for that. I also apologize to you, Aaron, for you heard I may have caused you.
Yeah.
I hope we can move on from this.
I hope so too.
And yeah, let's just talk things out and see what we can do to move forward, I guess.
Because I really do miss coming to shows. I mean, it just isn't the same.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I can really... I have no problem unbanning you from the audio only.
Yeah.
I have no problem with you listening there. I just don't know if this is the right time to unban you from iVlog just yet.
Yeah, I mean, it will happen over time, I know, but...
Yeah. So, as a matter of fact, let me share my screen with you.
All right.
I am going in right now. First, I'm gonna try and find which one your IP is, so I can unban you.
All right.
From video only. I gotta do some looking up here. Wow, first one. Well, I don't know if that's the right one or not. Can't remember. Does it say? Let's see here. I mean, this is gonna take a moment.
I mean, there's a lot of IPs.
There's 6 people banned, a few of them because they tried to hack the stream once or twice. All right, I think I got the right one. Chandler, Arizona.
I'll see if I can unban you from stream.me because they banned you. I didn't even do that, so.
Well, I'm not even a member there, so I noticed on one of your videos that chrismaster1 was banned, but that's not me. I haven't even been on stream.me. I only view as a guest really right now.
I mean, if you miss viewing my shows, then you can always come view them.
All right, I might give them I might check them out at some point.
All right. I haven't really had any issues on there because their whole site is HTML5. I've had lots of issues with Flash. That is why I stopped casting on iVlog, because every time I casted there, I had nothing but issues.
I'm pretty happy on iVlog, mainly due because I was tired of playing site bingo and all that, and so yeah, iVlog for me is more stable, and people know me there. So
I mean, I could come back and give it another go. I mean, it's entirely up to me.
Yeah.
I mean, you're more than welcome to come into the chat. I'll lift your ban from iVlog, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Let me double check something real quick on my chrismaster1 chat on there. Let me see here.
Because I know I have you banned, IP banned on there.
Do you have both? Excuse me. Do you have? Let's see. Okay, I don't have you banned on the chrismaster1 chat because that's really the only name I'll come in under on iVlog.
So we could still communicate and.
Yeah.
I mean, I am planning on giving iVlog another go. It's just I think I'll probably do that Tuesday.
Yeah, it's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
But like I said, really the only. Go ahead.
I don't want to be a stranger to SDP.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not what I want to do. I mean, really, I really want to mend things with them. As far as
I know I can't speak for them.
Yeah.
I mean, but for me, I think that, me personally, I over time, because quite frankly, I never really had a problem with you.
Yeah.
But it was sort of the way you left and afterward that kind of, so that's the only, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have any say whether you come back or not to SDP or mend things. I don't have any say in that. So I really don't want to give a good answer because I don't want to,
But
it's not my place.
I mean, there are some positives. We can now get our friendship back on track.
Oh yeah. I mean, in my opinion, I have no problem being friends with you, but I don't know if,
I mean, I am very sorry for the way I left. I didn't realize that, like, in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, we all do crazy things, in when we're in the moment, and I will admit, I said a few things as well, and holy crap.
I also looked in the members only portion, and some of the things actually really hurt.
Yeah. Let me double check. Let me see here.
Some things actually really hurt. I didn't want to say anything, but I was.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, where I said about myself, where I said, about if you want to apologize to me on Skype, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
But as far as him coming back to my show, I'm worried about next time. I just don't want to have to deal with that again. I still sort of feel that way, but in my opinion, I'm not I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I get a little teary-eyed because of it, because it's SDP has kind of been my family.
Well,
I needed them, really.
Well, you still have an account, as you know, on there.
Yeah,
I'm
just not active on the forums.
Yeah, I noticed where you deleted all your posts and stuff, so
I kind of did that out of anger because of all the things that were said.
Yeah, and like I said, when a few weeks later, after all the crap went down, we basically just moved on.
Yeah.
Didn't really, and so so to be quite honest, for me at least, if you said what you said, I really just said, okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next thing to blow up in my face.
We all say things we don't mean.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it can be taken out of context, or something along those lines. But,
yeah. For me, I have no problem with forgiving you and trying to get trying to move forward as friends, and who knows? I mean, what the future will hold. Maybe we can, maybe at some point you'll get unbanned from the shows. So
I mean, maybe one day both broadcasting groups can be in one big all-star show together.
Yeah, anything's possible.
I mean, it's. I mean, we'll see. I mean,
your viewers must really hate me because they gave the video 13 thumbs down already. They must really hate me.
Oh, they'll they'll get over it.
I noticed though, you got a little new mic there in your setup there, man. You're getting a little. Well, it's a little blue light there.
It's a USB one.
Ah, okay.
It's an Audio Technica. I mean, they're good for your USB condenser mics, but they're crap for you had experience.
Yeah, the Audio Technica for me, we all know what happened with that.
Yeah. And what you see on the video stream right now is basically what you would see on my show.
Yeah.
Minus the desktop share.
Well, I will be honest. I have checked out your show on stream.me.
Yeah.
Previously, as a guest, I would come in and see what's up. So I have seen your show, and I will be honest. The video setup looks pretty cool.
And last night, the audio or the DJ software crashed. I think
gotta love technology.
I think it was when I was playing the song pop music. It just like I was like, oh shit.
Sounded like my computer a few months ago. I don't know if you heard. I don't know if it happened before or after, but there was so much dust that built up in the CPU that I was actually playing Arthur Conley Sweet Soul music, and it was that Sweet Soul.
I bet everybody was like, what the hell is that?
Well, first I shat myself, and then I was like, what in the living? And shut it down, and unplugged everything. Had a hell of a time replugging everything in.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens on these shows when you're not paying attention, and then something happens, and it's like,
yeah,
what the heck? You're just immersed into the music, and it's like, oh shit, something just. People don't realize. Like I'll be doing my show. I'll step away for maybe a couple minutes, like to get a Dr. Pepper or something. I come back, something crashed, or yeah.
Oh man. Have you? And I know I'm gonna be getting a you ass for saying what I'm about to say, but have you had any more rogue pizzas get delivered?
You ass, no. I think after that one, I was kind of pissed.
Yeah, you were. That's why I came clean. I was like, I gotta come clean. I gotta come clean.
You kind of knew it too. I was getting pissed.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, Aaron's steaming. Damn it.
Yeah. And then I gotta get cut open for some pus here on this part here. On Tuesday, like right on my neck here. So they gotta drain that. They think it's maybe a boil or a cyst or something.
Be sure and film it and put it on YouTube. You know those things go viral. I'm serious. You go look up on YouTube cyst popping, and I swear to you, those mofos go viral. When I was in college, I used to watch them before eating. How sick is that?
Go to the weirdest side of YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. But
see, we're getting back to being friends already.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much.
Yeah, it kind of took about 5-6 months, almost 6 months.
Sometimes you need kind of a breather.
Yeah. All friendships go through that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I can't speak for anybody else.
Yeah.
In SDP, so yeah, just to let you know, I'm not saying anything. I'm just, for me personally, you're forgiven. Yeah. You're unbanned from the audio only. You can listen there. Whenever I'm featured on iVlog, you can watch there. Yeah. So,
I mean, I can watch on the front page.
Yeah. and to be quite honest, I did not take into it. What Steven did was I will say, that was pretty smart. I will give him credit where credit is due. That was pretty smart of taking it. I will admit. And so props to Steven. That was pretty smart. I did not even think of that.
I mean, hopefully he can forgive you too. I mean, it's he has gotten a lot of shit. I mean,
I kind of read about a few things that happened. And
probably a lot more shit than I have gotten.
Yeah, so but yeah, hopefully, we can get everything through time, because, I do think that
third time's the charm.
Well, we'll see what happens, see what goes on, and we'll go from there, really.
Yeah. Like I said before this broadcast, I don't care if it dislikes. Haters will hate.
Yeah. And to be quite honest, I'm kind of glad it is being streamed on YouTube, because that's what I was kind of, gonna also suggest, that it be streamed so that, people can see, hey, two guys are together, being adults, talking things out, all that. So,
I mean, you guys got to realize that, me and Chris have had issues before. It isn't like, we're going to hate each other. I mean, it's more
some of our disagreements.
I mean, we've had worse disagreements than this.
No, actually, I think this would qualify for being the worst, because this is the first time that we've actually not spoke. This is the first time in 6 months, y'all, that we've spoken like this.
Yeah.
I think a few months ago I said, "You there?" and that was it. And then a few more months went by. So.
And this time, I made the jump to it. So.
Yeah, and I was honestly impressed with the comment that was made. Saying my Skype is always open, all that. I'm like, wow.
And don't get the wrong idea, guys. He's not gonna block me from Skype.
No.
We're going to.
I actually had to unblock it on Skype a couple of hours ago.
So, and also, I was looking at your YouTube, and you got engaged.
Yeah. Back in December, a couple of days after Christmas, I went up to Tennessee and I got down on one knee.
Wow.
And proposed to Mary, and we're engaged now. So yeah, we're not getting married anytime soon. We're waiting, but yeah,
Jeez.
things are. And I also changed jobs since I last talked to you.
Wow.
I now work at ESPN Radio.
That is cool.
Yeah. I tell you, it's been crazy the past 6 months.
I mean, if YouTube doesn't upload this, I'll probably end up uploading this later on, just so.
Yeah, and also recording the audio, just in case, So,
yeah.
also went ahead and unblocked you on Facebook. So
cool. Hopefully we could be friends on there again.
Yeah, and I think we can, because hey, it's Facebook. It's not the lie. Even though hey, everyone's on Facebook, but
yeah.
It's Facebook. Everybody uses it. Everybody's friends.
Yeah. I mean,
except
anyone will have disagreements in life. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, we just need a breather at times. Even though I will never be friends with Matt Blythe, Jonathan Yap, Mario Marentis, Nick Dev, Tracy Blair Smith, Gavin Stubbs, Jacob Black Friday Autoro, Eddie Francis, Johnny Bui, Angus Fillmore, Ahmed Kinsey, Lucas Salzman, Donnie Hall, Mike Fuston, Amy Jarvis, Jenny Metler, Hobson, Jake Powell, Pete Schwarzenegger, John Goodman, Jason McKinley, Joel Hauser, Jake Swanson, Sunrise, William Trey, William Taylor, Marty Rollins.
Jeez.
Yeah, I have a lot of haters.
Wow.
But hey, I just shake it off, and my God, I can't believe I just referenced Taylor Swift.
And how I'm putting you through the stream is the desktop audio.
Oh, nice.
Gotta love OBS.
Oh yeah, OBS was confusing for me. I couldn't figure it out, and
I'm
still using Wirecast.
I can do. Let's see here. I can go to this. This is the broadcasting network name we made.
Magic Smoke Electronics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've actually seen. I actually looked at the forums. That y'all did. I was kind of afraid though to make an account, but I'm
actually going to lift the restriction, and then you can make an account if you want.
Okay. And you're probably gonna say you ass again to me. But do you remember someone a few days ago trying to sign up by the name of Steve Norris?
I don't know, because I usually log the IPs.
Yeah, well, the Steve Norris one I used using a proxy. That was me.
Well, no, I
actually went through the trouble of creating a Gmail just to sign up under an alias.
Because when people sign up, since I'm the admin of the forums, I get to view all the IP addresses. That's the fun in it.
Yeah, that's why I was apprehensive about signing up at first, because I'm like, I think Aaron might just ban me, so I'm gonna wait. But I have viewed parts of the forum, so
I mean, there's a special rant corner for if people are having a bad day or just need to take it out on something.
Yeah.
kind of like how SDP's members only is, but just like I don't know, it's kind of different. We did take a little bit out of the rules handbook, but I mean, you know, some stuff was actually changed. So, because I'm bad at typing rules and I can't type rules for shit.
Yeah, rules are. I mean, while I do understand the need for them, rules can be kind of boring at times. But I mean, I do respect the rules that are put in place because you know,
I mean,
they're needed.
I mean, even if our rules is similar, people still have to follow by them.
Yep.
I mean, we did copy a little bit out of UXW Bill's textbook, but
yeah.
I mean, there's no, you know, there's really no rule in copying anyways. It's just rules anyhow. But we changed it to our broadcasting group name, so we didn't save any of the parts of SDP.
Yeah.
But that is, you know, still a lot of work.
Oh yeah. I mean, it takes a lot to start up a group, and
I mean, you're more than welcome to help us if you want. I mean, like for part-time.
I'll think about it. I mean, I might just make an account, you know, just to browse or whatever. But you know, I'm still pretty loyal with SDP and Rockin' Waves, and so for me, you know, me and Weasel were like brothers. So
yeah, me and Weasel knew each other really well when I first started in SDP.
Yeah.
But, you know, it kind of goes with the generations of, you know, who's coming in or who's leaving or whatnot.
Yeah, pretty much the people are the same. You know, the people that were there when you left, they're pretty much still there. Except for one or two people that came in. So
yeah, I mean, I do view the forums as a guest because I don't know what kind of I'm kind of afraid to sign in.
I've actually looked at your account and it said that you last logged in 2 days ago.
I kind of view it when nobody's there because.
Yeah, you know. I noticed that you've been viewing at like 5:53 in the morning. I'm like, well, that would be about 2 a.m. your time. So,
so I'm kind of afraid to sign in with a lot of people on there because I don't know what kind of criticism I would get.
Well, from what I saw on in the members only. I mean, some of them don't have a problem.
Yeah.
With you. So I mean, and to be honest, you know, I really don't either. But you know, it's kind of, you know, I still have to think, you know, because there are a few. I'm not gonna drop any names, so I hope you're okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
But there are some people that, you know, are kind of still apprehensive about, you know, trusting you. I mean, to a certain extent, I still am. I mean, because when I lose trust in somebody, I put a guard up.
Yeah.
And it takes a little bit to, you know, I'm weird like that.
Yeah, I kind of put my guard up when I left.
Yeah.
So
And I will say it took a lot to prevent me from, making a video talking about, all this bull crap that's been happening. And but yeah, I'm glad that we're now able to, come together as adults and talk things out and have a actual conversation.
We're actually able to clear the air.
Yeah. Yeah, and get all the industrial sized farts out of there. So
I mean it was very tense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what I shouldn't have done was take it on Facebook. That was my fault.
What happens on Facebook stays on the internet.
That was my fault.
But yeah,
and
we all sometimes take things way out of proportion and say things, and you know what, it happens. So what's done is done. It's in the past. We can now try and move on.
We can move forward.
Yep. And excuse me.
I mean,
them Doritos are, oh God.
I mean, things would be differently today if I was still in SDP. I would still be doing shows right alongside with you guys.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it takes, moving on and doing something new.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, like I said, I wish you the best in Magic Smoke Electronics, because I mean, it looks like you got a good group, and it may start off slow, but hey, I mean, you're getting a lot of views from people, and so like I said, I mean, and hey, maybe we can. I just noticed the shout box at the bottom. That's pretty sleek there.
Yeah, it's pretty much we're pretty much testing that. That will pretty much stay, and then we have different options like a calendar and.
Yep.
I mean,
and
there's also some pluses about doing it like a cloud option.
Mm-hmm.
Is you have to deal with ads, but
hey, that's why they invented ad blocker.
Even with ad blocker, you still get a like, I think a notification that like, oh, to support our site.
Yeah, sort of like with Vaughn.
So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go on the forums here, and it only took me 45 minutes to get this forums up and running.
Oh wow!
I think I started working on it like after the Friday night show, and then I was like, you know what, it's probably gonna take me till 3 a.m. to finish this.
It's all good. I mean, if you don't want to do it right away, that's perfectly fine.
I mean,
that's perfectly fine.
I gotta like, let's see here, gonna adjust the rant corner here. Do I want to delete this?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the rant corner.
The nice perks about being an admin, you get to do certain things.
Oh yeah.
Now I gotta go into administrative stuff, and let's see here, settings. I think it's under. I'm new at this stuff, so I know nothing about running a forums.
You're like me. I don't know. I wouldn't know jack crap about running forums either. That's why I'm just a user. That's why I'm just like, you know what?
Let's see, what do I want to do here? I know I have certain options. Whoops. I backed out of that. It's just having fun, you know? It's
there you go.
I mean, it's like, okay, we got maintenance. I could put this forums in maintenance mode.
Yeah, I saw where you put it in maintenance mode for a little bit there. A few days ago. Like I said, I've been sneaking around some.
Yeah, I got kind of.
But I will.
You know, I got kind of I got kind of worried there.
Yeah, don't worry. In all honesty, I would not, troll the forums. The most I would do is probably just snoop around, look at what's being said and whatnot. So that's all I would really do. And
I mean, even if even if we did say anything, it's not like we would have meant it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, broadcasting groups have their, like, hate on this broadcasting group or whatever. It's just to let you guys know, it's all out of fun. It's not like we really hate them or anything. We like to give, just as much as the other can dish out sometimes.
Yeah. And I will say the reason why there's no security, that seems to be no security on the request line, is because there's really no way I can ban y'all anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why there's really no way. Yeah.
Where did I see all the stuff? Okay, alright, let's see. Do I want to, let's see, log in and registration. Okay, forms settings, that's what I wanted to do. Restrict registration, no. And it's auto-saved.
Alright.
So you can make an account and look around.
Alright, I'll probably do that later on today, because it is getting kind of late, and I gotta go to church. So I know if I make an account now, I'll be looking at it for like 3 or 4 hours. So
yeah, you'll see our request forms are kind of set up similar to SDPs, kind of.
Yeah.
We kind of added CompWiz to the list because at this point he pretty much has nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's kind of nice.
Yeah. And and by the way, I mean, basically everything is basically the same.
Yeah.
Except I've implemented Google Voice.
Nice.
I now have a phone. Yeah, I now have a phone line. And the phone number I picked was so stupid. I don't know why I picked it now, looking back, but the area code is 339.
Yeah.
And see if you can take a guess where the 339 area code is from.
339. Where is that from?
That is it's from I I'm just gonna say it's from my anus. It's my anus, Connecticut, and and the number is 3393 my anus. That is the actual number.
Wow.
Hey, there's a phone in my anus. There's a call coming in my anus.
Remember, guys, to see the Friday Night Renegade show.
Oh Lord, yeah, that I tell you what, it is a lot of fun doing FNR again, and I mean it's really a lot of fun.
You know what would be funny is you could do like check-ins to my show, be like, let's see how DJ Aaron Radio is doing tonight.
I tell you, I think it was the first show that we did back. I think we had close to, I think 60 was the high.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of hits on Mixcloud from it.
I mean,
we've had
when I did my show on iVlog, it would be going on during the same time as FNR.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember.
And I would get featured. I think at one point I kind of knocked you off the featured list.
Yeah, I remember one time I'm like, oh, that little shit. But I know you had nothing to do. I know it was iVlog doing so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was me, and then you were featured right after.
Just think, guys, if I go back to iVlog, there will be virtually no competition between the two shows.
Yeah.
Because I basically was a DJ on Rockin' Waves at one point.
Yep. And now, I mean, on Fridays, it's basically filled up now. We've Derek Stark moved to Friday, and then we got a new.
And then after Corvette Fan Show, I kind of started doing an after show to his.
Yeah, your own version of DJ Aaron After Dark.
That kind of started in late 2016.
Yeah.
So a lot of things have changed. I mean, since September to now.
Yeah. And and I have a feeling that things will. And like I said, I'm sure with that through time, eventually maybe other members might, I think other people will, be able to move on.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
And they'll be able to look at things differently as well now that, I mean, when I was with SDP, it was all good. It was great. The only thing that was really, really not that great a timing was, how I did shows.
Yeah, and I think you leaving was kind of a way to be like, start fresh, do shows the way you want.
Yeah.
And yeah, so.
And I mean, at the time, it was hard for SDP to cope with because they lost a broadcaster that was pretty much benefited, the same way you guys do now. I mean, in some respect.
Yeah.
I mean, I did shows, on holidays, but I mean, it wasn't, it wasn't like every Monday where it would be like, let's just say, originally I had Labor Day planned as an all-star show. That didn't happen.
I think it was right after. I think it was also like we were kind of burned out because we had just gotten off another all-star show.
Yeah, I mean,
so
the whole idea of me just doing a normal show, and that kind of sparked things up with Jacob, and it got blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
So, you gotta learn these things, kids.
Yeah.
Don't screw up a schedule.
Don't blow up. Don't just roll with it. Roll with the changes.
At first I kind of was like, I'm gonna leave quietly. This isn't my place to start anything. I did keep it quiet for the most part. I was like, if I'm gonna take my rant out on something, I'll take it out on Facebook.
Just make it private.
Yeah, and I think some of the SDP members were in my DJ Aaron group, so that kind of sparks a little bit.
Yeah.
So at the time, it wasn't. I wasn't thinking.
We all have times like that, so it's understandable.
And if by chance any of the SDP members watch this after it's uploaded, I do apologize. How I handled things, it wasn't. It probably wasn't my place to, do that. But hey, I'm pretty much over it now, so.
Well, I for one can forgive you and move on. I'm not one to hold grudge.
Yeah. We live, we learn. That's the best part about life. We live, we learn.
Yep. So. All right. Well, man, it was great talking to you, and I gotta get off of here and head to bed. So.
Hopefully, we can have these talks more often.
Oh yeah, most definitely. All right. Take care, man.
Take care, Chris.
All right. Bye-bye.
Well, anyways, that was chrismaster1, and as we were saying, we don't need to hold any grudges. It's life is too short, and it's something we shouldn't really do. So, anyways, I'm gonna end this broadcast here. I know I was going to show the forums in this broadcast, but since we had Chris call, I think this was I guess this was kind of needed to just clear the air and just patch things up. And anyways, guys, I will probably end up uploading this. I don't know how much time this will be. Judging by OBS from what I recorded, it is 54 minutes. So, anyways, he wishes us luck, and we'll see you guys hopefully in a YouTube video. I still got a lot of YouTube videos to make, and a lot more are going to be positive. So, anyways, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and practice and enjoy.